First of all, congratulations to Mississippi State. They did what they're supposed to do. They defended home court. Very disappointed that we didn't walk away, with the win in this game. But it's hard when when other teams shoots 40 free throws to 12. I ain't never seen anything like that. And that's not an excuse for the game, but it's difficult to win a game like that when you look at all the other things that we did do. But credit, I thought Mississippi State got some timely offensive rebounds and made some plays, and we had some miscues going down the stretch, which we've been better at it, and I thought we'd be better at it tonight, but it didn't happen. Some couple of turnovers that took place, and but again, credit Mississippi State. They did what they supposed to do. I thought our kids played hard. I thought they played, especially second half. I thought we played much better second half. Then we had some guys that played tired. But as I told them, we had a game the other night in Tennessee, and they had to dig deep. And when you're in the SEC play, you got to dig deep. But again, it wasn't our best performance. But it's hard to overcome. Like I said, when you shoot, you make 5 free throws, you shoot 12, and I don't know of a time we've shot that bad from the free throw line. But at the end of the day, it was a 3-point win for them, and they get to move on. So it'll hurt to midnight, and we'll get ready for. We get to go on the road again and try to go get another.
Mike, it seemed like in the first half, especially State slowed you guys down a little bit. Was there anything defensively that they were doing, or was it just one of those nights where you're just not hitting shots? Or
I thought we did it to ourselves. I thought we were stagnant on offense. I thought we just kind of ball got stuck a lot. The times that we scored, we went inside. I think Daniel was like 4 for 6. We had great, crisp ball movement early on, and that's what we talked about at halftime, coming out and playing more like we've been playing all year long.
Daryl, y'all held them off for a lot of the second half, but the final minute, what do you think was going on there?
And we had a problem rebounding. On the offensive end, we were stagnant. It wasn't moving. The ball wasn't moving like it usually does, and I kind of feel like that cost us the game. Offensive rebounds and not moving on the offensive end.
During that last sequence, you trying to get a guy in there, and try to get the line there. What, if you can, what did they tell you on that play?
They said I traveled, but I can't change the call. That's a move I work on every day. I'm in the gym, so it kind of confused me when he called it, but stuff happens.
They had some big rebound putbacks in the second half that for both of you, that especially some of those off the free throw line.
I thought that was a big difference. I mean, they got some, some of them they got some weird bounces, but at the end of the day, you gotta put a body and create some space up there. And my biggest deal is not only they got them, they actually scored off of them. They scored right in there. I think the big kid had one, a dude right there, would put him up. It was an offensive rebound. We played really good defense, and we didn't come up with the ball, and that costs you. That costs you on the road. The things that we talk about you got to do on the road. Take care of the ball. We turned the ball over at the wrong time going down the stretch. They got to the free throw line more than we did. And then, of course, there's a discrepancy in the offensive rebounds. They shot it and went and got it. And what that does is put you in foul trouble. So we've got to correct that. And we got the personnel to do it. So I don't think we saw our best performance tonight. But we had a chance. We just didn't finish it. And credit Mississippi State and Ben Howland. These kids, they did what they supposed to do. Protect the home court.
Hey, Daryl, how big were those extra baskets?
Those were big. They played a big part in winning for them, and a big part in losing for us. We just got to get back to the drawing board and just figure out what we can do to close the game out next time. And one thing Coach preaches is we got to box out on the free throw line, and we didn't do it tonight, and it cost us. So we just got to learn from it.
Mike, they called the push off on Jalen and the travel here. What did you think of those in the final minutes in a game like this?
Weak. No comment.
Anything else? Mike, is there anything different about this Mississippi State team than the ones you've seen the last couple of years?
No, they're similar to what they were last year. Probably older now. And, of course, I think Witherspoon, Nick played real well. I thought he played real well. I thought he was attacking. Hit a big 3-4. Obviously, everybody knows about Q and what he brings to the table. But I think Nick adds a little, he's a good defensive player. But I think they're a year older now. Yeah, I think, guys still learning the roles. But Ben Holland's team's always going to be defensive minded. They're one of the top defensive teams in our conference. But I said they hung in there. You know, we had a chance to really swing a blow, and we didn't do it. And I thought they kind of stayed the course and found a way to win.
Mike, they hurt you with the threes last year at Walton Arena, but tonight not as bad. What was the difference in the two games?
It's just they didn't make them. They had some, they just didn't make them. So when you make them, it's a little different. It's a little different. But we certainly were conscious of the guys that could shoot it. I thought we did a better job of being where those guys were. It wasn't like shooting practice, spotting up and shooting. So our guys did a better job defensively.
Adriel gave you some big minutes.
I thought he was a difference maker. I thought he was. I thought that's the Adriel we envisioned having this year. You know, you got to remember, Adriel started early on where we had some guys suspended. So, but I thought he played with that edge. He played with that aggressiveness, and we got to have that. And I thought he did a good job on the boards. We got to get other guys on the boards. I think that's going to be a big key to this team here. We got to be a team that's going to rebound by committee. And it's not a glamorous job, but in order to win at the elite level, we want to win, and especially on the road in SEC play, because possessions are so big. I mean, you think about this game here. A couple of possessions where maybe we don't turn it over, or a couple of possessions where we actually box them out. And we had some opportunities even as we went to the free throw line. Now, Daryl gets a three to go up, and he's at the free throw line. I mean, those, you think about some of the little things, they add up at the end. But it won't take away from what these guys, I thought they gave everything they had. And as a coach, that's what you want. And we'll learn from it. We'll be better from it.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.